All right, let's go to Seattle.
Seattle.
And joining us is winding down his trip to the Great Northwest is our man VG, Violations Greg Caputo. VG! There he is.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I got you.
What's up, VJ?
It's a good view in the back.
Yeah, it's all right.
Where are you staying at?
Dude, you've got sun all week.
The W.
Yeah, that's nice.
A little posh at the W.
Yeah, you're living large, man. I like it.
We need a baldy
Long
Bill.
way from South Philly.
Baldy Bill.
The Baldy Bill.
He's Ben Franklin, VG.
He is the most interesting man in the world. They should redo those commercials with Baldy.
He really is. I mean, all the stuff he's done.
Talking about science papers.
Yeah, it's like, it's great. Like the discussions are fantastic. Half the time, I want him on for the sit down just to talk about everything else. Like, I love the football stuff. I geek out over it. But, we're going to talk about off season and, whatever, CJ Stroud and everything else. But in reality, it's more fun talking about, his travails.
Yeah, the pagan's not a big sports fan, but even she's like, man, I would love to hang out with Baldy. She finds him fascinating. Why not?
He's a blast. He's fun. First of all, he's always happy, right? Fun.
Yeah.
And I love people that have a zeal for life.
Yeah.
Right? Like that have a zest for it, that want to live it, that want to embrace it, that aren't, listen, everything happens and you get in bad moods and like there's hassles everywhere. But by and large, put that nonsense to the side. We all have to deal with it. There's real tragedy and real illness, but there's also the everyday nuisances that bog people down. Just let that stuff go, man.
Life's a blessing.
Just enjoy. There's truisms about living every day and making a new memory every day.
Amen.
Yes, and you can see he's worried about not being able to be physical and his diving and stuff. But what's he gonna do? I'm gonna learn how to edit my videos better. Like he's always improving himself. That guy. It's amazing.
Love that stuff.
Yeah. All right, buddy. So what's the latest? Like, how would you spend your day yesterday?
So I got to give a shout out to Casper the Ghost, who's
Love
always
Casper.
active in the chat.
Yo.
Yeah.
Got to give a yo.
They recommended.
We don't give shout outs. We give yos.
Oh, my bad. So I'll give a yo to Casper the Ghost. He gave me a place to get some breakfast called Biscuit Bitch. And,
Biscuit Bitch?
Solid. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
What'd you get, VJ?
I just got the standard egg sandwich. They got a little bit of special sauce. It's got some mayo, a little of a bite to it.
I do love the biscuit.
But it was solid. But the
Did you
interesting
meet
thing
the
about
biscuit
this
bitch?
plate,
Did you meet her? Did you meet the biscuit
about
bitch?
it is there's the sandwich.
Wait,
got
that
some
looks
grits
good.
on the side. It was solid.
That looks good. Well, yeah.
The
Biscuit
interesting
looks
thing is
different
they
than
call
usual.
everyone bitch. So it'll be like, Greg, I got your food, bitch.
Oh, really? Oh, that's great.
And like the chef came out and was like, Michelle, and this woman comes up. He's like, hey, are you a gluten-free bitch? Because we're out of this today. It's like,
That's good. That's cool. That's a good little. Hey, listen, that's a fun little thing.
Are you a biscuit man?
Yeah.
No, I don't do biscuits.
don't like the biscuits?
No, I don't do breakfast, and I don't do
breakfast?
No, I hate breakfast.
You don't like eggs?
No, I hate eggs.
Oh, cuz. You don't do
hate
eggs?
No, I hate. I hate them.
Such a great source of protein.
Yeah,
Speaking
well,
of Baldy.
Yeah, I hate them.
No,
I hate eggs.
oatmeal?
I hate breakfast. I hate biscuits. I hate, anything breakfast. Cream
You don't
cheese.
do any oatmeal?
I do oatmeal just because it's good for you.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like it. It's like
Love
eating
oatmeals.
rocks
It's like,
with brown sugar.
I'm going to make custom overnight oats.
Hey, big news! I mean, I had a late night, so I didn't see the start of the show. Did you guys talk about the 14-year-old from Philly?
Yeah.
Soccer player?
Well, we're about to because that's on the list today.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Nice.
because JP's thrilled. Tell the story.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a great story. So Cavan Sullivan, like you mentioned, 14 years old. This has been something that we've been waiting for a while. So he's supposed to be going to Manchester City at 18, but obviously the laws in England won't allow him to play just yet because he's still playing soccer is still a job. So he will be in Philadelphia till then, but he's going to be with the senior team at 14 years old. And I broke it down because it's like if Anthony Jr. was playing with Bryce Harper and Zach Wheeler. That's how kind of big this is. But Ernst Tanner, the general manager of the union, the athletic director, he pretty much said that in his time, and he scouted some really good soccer players, this is the third best young player he's seen in his lifetime. So it's pretty big. We're all excited. We have 4 years to watch him. I'm not sure who he said, but he scouted out. Liverpool had him. Roberto Firmino. I don't know if you know him, VG, but he scored a lot of goals for Liverpool over the past couple of years. He scouted him, brought him to Germany, but he's always had an eye through Africa and South America, especially Brazil. So, no, a lot of people are high on Cavan.
Where's Cavan from?
Philly.
I know, where at?
Not sure exactly, but I do believe his dad is a teacher in the area. His older brother, plays for the team right now. He's having a killer year.
No, I saw the shot. The goal. He's unbelievable.
Yeah, Quinn is great.
I love this story of this family.
Yeah,
they need to be a first family in Philadelphia.
Yeah, well, people are already clamoring for the documentary because Apple TV owns MLS rights. They pretty much produce all the entertainment. If you go on Apple TV, it's messy, messy, messy. Well, let's now get the Sullivans on board here.
Yeah.
Let's get a little docu-series.
No, I love it. It's a great
Philly story.
It's a great story.
Yeah.
Great story.
One day he'll be represented.
At a park, OGs. I went to school with Cavan's aunt, Megan.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, really?
My sister went to school with his dad, Brendan. I think they moved to Bridesburg from Julietta Park over to Bridesburg. But yeah, they're great Philly lifers, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. How about that? Like that's what's really cool about the sport, right? That you get what is described as the third best prospect that a veteran GM has ever seen coming out of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Right? Like not coming out of, Manchester, England, or Brazil or Colombia or Italy.
Yeah.
Like coming out of freaking Northeast.
Well, that's been the debate.
Like that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Well, that's the debate right now because a lot of union fans, because the union, this is what they want to do. They want to build from within. You've seen guys like Brendan Aronson and Mark McKenzie go through here, and now they're in Europe. And a lot of people love that, but also where's the big-time players coming here to help us win right now? Because these kids are fun, but they're not helping you win right now. And so that's been the argument, and so we'll continue to see how it develops.
Well, that's the only thing about it's a shame about the MLS is that this great talent that you have, you're going to sell them off to the leagues in Europe.
Unfortunately for right now.
And that's what hurts the sport in America.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or it hurts the league. Like, you'll still watch Portugal. You'll still watch Spain, right? La Liga.
Yeah.
You'll watch the Bundesliga.
Premier League, yeah.
Obviously, the Premier League and Serie A. Like, you'll watch that, but you won't watch. But you'll watch the Union, but it's a different level.
Right now, these next 2 years are extremely important for the sport in this country because obviously we have Copa America this summer, which is the South American big continental tournament, and then in 2026 we have the World Cup, and so that's going to be really important here for the next 2 years for America to capitalize here.
Sure.
Obviously, you're talking about being one of the best. You're going to need money to be one of the best leagues in the world, and so hopefully more funds keep coming in, and
I can't imagine why we haven't. Like all the money in this country, right? How come we all of a sudden aren't starting buying players from Europe and bringing them here?
Well, we don't have the investment yet. Well, so
now I got to believe that the way the sport's growing, that in the next 5 years, the thing starts to take off.
People are believing,
and the MLS becomes.
KD's one of our part owners. He believes in the product. There's people who are believing in it, and it slowly, as more people do believe in it, big time money investments come in. And
listen, you build a league that's comparable to Europe. It's a home run.
We're getting close to being the best league on this side of the world. We still have ways to go with Argentina and Brazil. Mexico, it's debatable because we've been killing them in some international tournaments, but. It's coming, guys. It is coming.
That's interesting.
You get some good soccer.
All right.
I'm with you. I hope it's coming, but we've been hearing it's coming for a long time.
Yeah, but people say that all the time. Wow, I've been hearing about soccer becoming the next great thing. It has. Like it's tipped over the last 15 years. It started with guys going to Fido on a Saturday morning, and a Sunday morning watching Premier League stuff. And now it's mainstream. Like look, between you and Andrew, right? You guys have soccer jerseys on every day.
Every
Right?
day.
I walk in Center
Every
City.
day.
I see people with jerseys on all the time. It's tipped.
It's definitely become more of a younger thing for sure. But like even like NBC Sports does their Premier League live, like pretty much college game day, but for Premier League.
It's awesome.
And we pretty much took over Love Park, City Hall for a whole weekend.
Yeah.
They're probably going to do it again this year. But like little things like that showing you the growth. You look at Atlanta. Atlanta United outsell the Falcons, which is wild. Georgia's a big football state, but Atlanta United have invested. They put together some good teams, and people bought in.
Interesting. All right, timeout for VG's Nugs.
It was the Nugs, VG.
So I mean, I know there's been some issues with some Twitter. I hear this Ellie De La Cruz. I got a video of it. If it plays. But man, this guy is so much fun to watch. Outside of Philadelphia, baseball wise,
I love Ellie from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got an arm on that.
You see, he stole 2 bases on 2 consecutive pitches yesterday, which is just insane. And he's like 6'4", 6'5". There's the first,
Look at that.
and then the very next pitch.
Wow.
He's like, he's so big, and his strides are so quick. But he's got the 3rd best MVP odds right now behind the 2 Dodger guys.
He does everything. You know what he reminds me of because of his size and everything else is, you remember Puig?
Yes.
Yasiel Puig?
Yasiel Puig.
Yeah.
He wound up going bad, but they're both big. This kid is even better, and he doesn't have a hole in the swing.
Well, that's what I thought O'Neal Cruz was going to be. I thought
Yeah.
O'Neal Cruz was going to be.
I like
he's-
O'Neal Cruz, too.
He's been battling some
Yeah,
injuries.
they look similar.
in Pittsburgh.
And then you got what's his name from Washington, the shortstop, who's got same thing. Abraham, like he's got the
Yeah,
power.
Abrams, yeah.
Like he's got the
Speed.
power. He's got speed. Abrams can do. He's a 5-tool kid.
It's pretty fascinating the change in the shortstop position. Remember back in
Yeah.
the day with Boa and Ozzie Smith, the little tiny guys.
Yeah.
Now they're beat shortstop.
Dave Concepcion.
They're wide receivers now,
Yeah.
VG.
Yeah, they are.
It's absolutely.
Yeah, let me guess. So we asked, someone asked NBA athletes who their favorite non-NBA athlete that's currently playing is. Let me see. Who do you think? Just give me a guess of who you think they might pick in the top.
Say it again.
3.
Favorite.
So NBA athletes were asked who their favorite non-NBA current athletes are. So an athlete from another sport.
Why do I
Okay.
feel like it's a soccer player? Because they're well versed in that world.
Why you think it's soccer?
I think I'm
I think
going
like a lot
soccer.
of European players.
I think,
that too.
I'm going to say Mahomes.
That was my second
Yes.
guess. But I'll go Messi.
Lamar Jackson.
Really?
Overwhelming.
Caitlin Clark too.
Yes. And
Usain Bolt
The,
4.
Djokovic.
These
3.
guys.
Look at
Jalen
that.
Hurts. Jalen Hurts is up there. He's like 11th.
Nice.
Look at that.
Yeah, I was surprised at the Lamar
That's a
Jackson.
good
look.
list.
Yeah.
Interesting. Lamar. Wow.
He's fun to watch, but I
He
wouldn't
is
expect that.
electrifying. You know,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Really, Lamar over Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Like, by a substantial
Mahomes,
amount.
the greatness of Mahomes.
I know.
He still is ridiculous.
Even when like those sidearm throws, Spats hit the
that's
crap out of me.
unbelievable. That's ridiculous.
All right.
Almost knocked over the coffee.
I
What
don't
else
know
you
if you've
got?
seen this. I don't know if you've seen this. You ever get a hankering for cheese at 4 a.m?
No.
Philly's got a 24-hour cheese vending
Oh,
machine
my God.
outside now.
Through cheese and wine at 3 a.m, cuz.
Yeah, it's got charcuterie. It's got some meats. It's got some crackers and cheese.
Well, I can get some super sod. Soprasetta. I can go get a hunk of provolone and
Prosciutto.
Yeah. Yeah, you just throw the kids in the car at like 4 a.m., drive in
that's
like
insane.
second and see something more
Listen,
and get some cheese.
I love the charcuterie. It's one of my
Same,
favorites,
same.
right? Like in Europe, that's breakfast. My father was just said, you don't do the I like that breakfast. Get a crunchy bread and that's it. That's a great breakfast. The
breakfast,
it's like
some cured meats, some crunchy bread, and some cured meats for breakfast.
Yeah, that's a European breakfast.
I did the ham and cheese and the croissant. That was great.
Yeah, that's a European. I love that. No, listen, I can walk into the Bruno Brothers, go see Emilio any day of the week at 7 in the morning. Be happy.
Yes.
I love it.
How about that? A vending. I know who would think to make a charcuterie vending machine.
Probably a millennial. It's definitely my generation.
It's hipsters. It's right outside Fishtown, so the hipsters are thinking.
Yeah. What else?
Hey, do you know the song? Do you know the song "Pina Colada"?
Yes.
If you like pina colada.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's written by a guy, Rupert Holmes. So I stumbled over this book yesterday. He's a best-selling author.
Oh wow! Look at that.
What? So check out this book. It's called Murder Your Employer. It's about a school where if you apply, if they think you're justified murdering your employer, they'll teach you how to commit a perfect murder so you don't get caught. And at this school, someone murders someone. So the story is that now you have all these people trained to do the perfect murder. Someone's murdered someone. They're trying to figure out who it was.
That's brilliant. I love that concept.
Story. Yeah,
that's a great concept.
His motto's got to be: get caught in the rain, but don't get caught murdering your employer.
That's a great concept. The
It's a great concept, right?
that teaches you to commit the perfect murder, and the murder's committed. That's great. Good premise. Good premise.
I was blown away by that guy. It's such a corny song, and I was like, "Wow, it's like his third book, I think."
I like it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's my nugs for right now, man.
Good nugs. All right. Lastly, best and worst of the night, JP.
I'll go best. So yesterday I saw a tweet went out, and so of course the little nostalgia in me was like, "Oh, I'm intrigued." So Deshaun Jackson and LaShawn McCoy have a podcast together, which is you hear the two former athletes having a podcast. It's never a good sight, but it could be interesting. So tonight at 8 p.m., their podcast is going to drop an episode where it's going to be surrounding them talking about their time with the Chipper, Chip Kelly. They put the teaser out there. It's gotten a lot of views and a lot of intrigue. I think it's interesting because, especially for a lot of us who grew up as teenagers and kids during that era, we had some, we had some thoughts about it. We probably killed Chip Kelly, but maybe we should push back and look at it and analyze it. Maybe that team just wasn't that good. But I'm intrigued to see.
It wasn't good because of Chip Kelly.
I'm intrigued to see.
Chip Kelly was the nitwit that gets rid of McCoy, who was perfect for his offense for DeMarco Murray, who was a stretch running back. Dude, I lived it. I did a show at Shady, all right? I'll never forget walking into Chickies and Pete's and him going, dude, I don't think I'm here next year. I'm like, what? What do you mean? He's like, Chip doesn't like me. And I'm like, what? He's like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm not here next year. And sure enough, he wasn't here. Because Chip was a weirdo who would walk the halls and not speak to anyone. It's like if I saw Julie in the hallway, right? We work together. Julie's our executive producer. And all of a sudden, I don't say anything to her. One day I go, hi, Jules. And the next day I just don't even look at her. That's what Chip Kelly. He's a freaking kook.
I'm intrigued about what they are going to say because it was
it's insane.
It's
insane.
Well, it reminds me a couple years ago when the McNabb and TL stuff.
Time. He was a great character. By the way, the dude could run through a cover too. He was the ultimate weapon. You want space from the field. That's why, the offense, the first game of that whole era was Washington. And it was a video game.
Literally.
It was Mike Vick, Deshaun, and LaShawn, and they were just video game.
They're apparently they're apparently going to talk about the time that Chip made Mike Vick cry. Which did you know about this? I didn't know about this.
The Mike Vick piece.
Chip made Mike cry apparently, which I never knew. I'm intrigued about.
Well,
obviously,
I got a snippet of it.
Yeah. Listen, it's intriguing just because obviously
Big Dom will be mentioned in it.
We all had a lot of emotions at that. Oh my God, Big Dom.
My man.
It's gonna be
Yo,
interesting.
Big Dom, it's my boy. Yeah. Anyway,
8 o'clock tonight, guys.
That's by the way, that's your back in the day moment.
Back in the day.
Brought to you by Rite Aid. Get all your goods
Chip
at
Kelly
Rite
breaking
Aid.
up the team.
And if you're allergic to anything Chip Kelly still, they have something for you.
The bubble wide go 20 times a game.
Oh my God.
Should I go
All right,
worse?
I'm
or
gonna
you?
make you
built
feel.
like a
I
thumb.
think I'm gonna make you feel better with my best of.
All right, go ahead,
that
Jay.
irritated you a little bit, Ant. I'm gonna make you feel better. I stumbled into a bookstore yesterday that was massive. It's an independent bookstore, 2 levels. And when you just walk in, you know the smell. You just smell the
I
books.
just was like doing it here.
Oh, it's so cozy.
I
Everyone's
love a
quiet.
bookstore.
Yeah, man. I didn't even think independent bookstores of this size existed anymore. It was really overwhelming.
Dude, I
find a
love
book.
the fact that you've given me 2 book nuggets.
Hey, it's a book day.
I love a book day.
But you just walk into the place. It feels so good. It's like you might as well just have some chicken soup.
Dude, you
It's just
remember when the bookstore became like in vogue? Like in
Yes.
the early 2000s, like,
Yes.
Borders and what was the other one? Like late 90s.
Borders, Barnes
and
and Noble,
Noble,
Atlantic.
Barnes and Noble, Rittenhouse,
Yeah.
Barnes and Noble. You
Borders
go
was my
get a cup of
place.
coffee.
Yes,
walk
it
around
became a
bookstore.
destination.
Yes. I
It's a
love
thing
that.
to do. Let's go to the bookstore. Yeah.
I love that.
Borders was my
If
spot.
freaking Amazon ruined it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, what's your worst?
The worst, I'm going to go. So the MLB announced that the Phillies and Diamondbacks June 23rd game is being pushed back from 1:40 p.m. to 11:35 a.m. And the reasoning is because the MLB is selling an exclusive game to a national broadcast. We don't know the national broadcast, but it looks like it's going to be Roku. But in a league that, listen, we're trying to change the perception, get some of a lot more younger fans on board. An 11:35 a.m. game, I just don't think it's going to bring a lot
What
of
day of the
popula-
week is it?
It is going to be it's a Sunday game. I know, like,
So
it is
it's
a weekend.
Sunday 11. I love it.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Why?
Because on Sunday I want to tailgate too, cuz I'm not tailgating at 9 in the morning.
Tailgate
Trying
for
to
an
get my
Eagle,
drink
Eagle
on.
game?
I'm out. I also
They
don't
start
tailgate.
like 5 a.m. at Eagles games.
Come on. Open your mind.
Saturday, I'm going out. I'm drinking till 2 in the morning. Gonna get
So
my
what?
cheese at the vending machine.
You can.
man.
Come on, suck it up.
Yesterday I had a 10
I
a.m.
like that
start
idea.
on the West
I think it's
Coast.
different. Give me something different. I always like something different.
you like the 11:35?
Different times. Like, I don't need a 1:30 start every Sunday. Switch it up.
All right.
Yeah,
All
do
right,
it
in that
11:30.
All right. In that case, then
I would play at 10 a.m., 10 p.m.
in that case, you have to eat my scrambled eggs.
I'm not doing that. I'm throwing it right out
yesterday
the 7th floor window.
The 1 o'clock start time yesterday was 10 a.m. here. It was great. I was 10 a.m. I'm watching a ball game. The game was over by 1. I had the whole rest of the day.
Yeah,
to do
I
whatever
hate the
wanted
West
to do.
Coast though for that. For football, could
Why?
you
You don't-
imagine? I hate it. Like get 10 o'clock a.m. football. Nah,
You don't like it?
no, I hate it. I argue all the time with I do my Fox show and it's out of L.A. and all the L.A. guys. They all, I love it. I'm in bed watching the game. Who wants to be in bed watching football? Football you can't watch in bed. That's insane.
Baseball, you're all right with. No football.
No, I don't like it. I mean, once in a blue moon, I could do it.
All right.
But
right.
not.
I kind of like all the games being done by 11 o'clock, though. It's nice. You feel like
I
you're not
don't
missing
like that.
out.
I like the late night.
Yes. Of course you do.
I love the late. The only thing I'm missing is there's
like
a
it.
game at 3 a.m. Like that's why I like. That's why I like in Europe. Like if you're in Europe, it's 6 hours. Italy's 6 hours. Like we're 6 hours behind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be like 3 a.m. in Italy, and I'm watching the Phillies.
There you go.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I
Watch
do
the
like
Social
when there's like
Portugal.
the Olympics are on in different countries. You can catch them live all night long. Also
Yeah,
the,
soccer. I love that
Yeah,
stuff.
it's all cool.
All right,
Yeah.
I do like
Come on, man.
I do like the Premier League in the Saturday mornings.
Stop being an old
coffee.
man.
I'm trying to party, cuz.
You can party all the time. Like suck it up.
Suck it
Since
up.
when you can't all weekend? You should be able to go 3 straight days, all day. All right, what's your worst? That was your worst?
Yeah, that was my worst, yeah.
What's your worst?
So I'm gonna go. I'm a music guy. The music world was rocked. My world was rocked yesterday by the death of Steve Albini. He's a famous. They call him a producer. He never wanted to be called a producer. He did some Nirvana, some Pixies, Breeders. Just really an important guy in early '90s rock who created a whole big, huge sound that really inspired a whole
Wow,
generation.
really? In utero? Yeah. I mean, I had my grunge. I was a
actually,
grunge guy.
Oh,
You were a grunge guy?
Yeah.
Flannels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never stopped wearing them, but
Nah, man, I love flannels.
yeah. No, I was a '90s grunger. Yeah.
I tried to. I managed a band back in the day. We wanted to record with Steve Albini, and I had to get prepped. His assistant was like, "When you talk to Steve, do not call him a producer. He will hang up on you. He's just an engineer, like a conduit through which the music flows. He doesn't produce anything." And I was all nervous talking to him, but
I bet
he was like the nicest guy in the world. We just couldn't make the timing work out. But yeah, the music world lost a good one yesterday.
That's awesome, bro. I like that. I like that. All right, which one tap for you today?
I got a light day. I got to check out of here pretty soon. We got a flight tonight. I'm going to do some sushi and some Indian food today. Ooh. Call it a wrap.
Here you go. VG's
see you guys in the morning.
Seattle. We'll see you
Sounds
bright-eyed
good,
and bushy-tailed with a big,
right off the plane.
a big piece of salmon right here. All right, safe trip, brother.
Right,
Enjoy your last day. Violations, Greg Caputo from Seattle. All right.
We all city like the mayor.